There he is. One of the longest-running careers in television has come to an end as of today. Phil Donahue, he taped his final Donahue show today. He's been at it for, can you believe it, 29 years. Phil started it all 7,000 episodes ago on a station in Dayton, Ohio, WLWD.
Well, we have some showers in the forecast, and Hilton will get to that in just a moment. I guess we're going to first talk about the Friends star David Schwimmer, and he's jumping from the small screen to the big screen with his feature film debut in the comedy The Pallbearer. And as Channel 3's Dan Kane tells us in tonight's Star Shot, Schwimmer is a comedian who is all business when it comes to his career.
Ma, we're talking. I can't believe you just walked in here.
I just want to know if you want some ice cream.
A little.
Mm-hmm.
In The Pallbearer, David Schwimmer is a 25-year-old slacker living with his mom who is asked to deliver the eulogy at the funeral of a high school classmate he doesn't really remember.
I could spend countless hours recounting my personal experiences with Bill. The chess club.
Schwimmer is somewhat awed by his big screen persona.
I laughed. I just couldn't. I just laughed, not because anything I was doing was funny, just because I couldn't believe, I'm actually, my face was that big.
Schwimmer hit it big with the role of Ross on the TV sitcom Friends. In The Pallbearer, he plays a similar sort of fellow, a guy with lots of friends, and a crush on the girl he met in 7th grade, played by Gwyneth Paltrow.
So you remember me?
Are you kidding?
I'm Tom Thompson.
Oh.
The 29-year-old Schwimmer just signed a 7-figure deal with Miramax, but he says he's still uncomfortable with his star status.
I'm human. I have mood swings, and I have things. I'm learning to kind of find the parameters within being gracious to a fan and maintaining a personal life.
The actor will turn director with Dog Water, a film to be shot this summer, but he says he has no plans to leave the sitcom that made him famous. For Star Shot, Dan Kane, Channel 3, Eyewitness News.
Now, The Pallbearer is rated PG-13, and it opens in this area tomorrow.
Indeed, and it will be a nice day for part of the day tomorrow.
Well, that's good. And we mentioned before some showers, but Hilton says, don't worry about it. Right, Hilton?
It's a seasonal sort of thing. I have reason to be optimistic regardless of the forecast, because you know what? We gain a lot of sunshine in the month of May, 1 full hour from the first day to the last day. So if you don't get all the sunshine you want this coming weekend, you got 3 more, and every day a little lighter than the next. Here's what's happening tonight. Clear skies, some clouds off to our southwest, little weather front out here, low forming along it, bringing some showers in our direction for part of the day tomorrow. Here's what's happening with temperatures around the area, ranging from 40 in Brattleboro to the mid-50s on Connecticut shoreline. And looking at some of your own hometown backyard readings, 55 in New Haven, Hamden, Meriden, 52 in Waterbury, 53 in Hartford, 47 in Windham, kind of chilly there. Bradley International Airport, 52 degrees is the current reading. So to sum it all up, 57 in Hartford, 55 on the shoreline in New Haven, and calm winds in Hartford. We like calm, don't we? All right, here's what's coming for tomorrow. Start the day partly sunny. This little front moves toward us. Clouds obscure the sun. Some showers move through. Maybe after a little morning shower on Saturday, drier air works in. Mostly cloudy, though, through the day on Saturday. In detail, here is the forecast. A moonlit sky out tonight. Light winds, 40s on the shoreline, 37 to 45 inland. And for tomorrow, some sun, a few afternoon showers, becoming breezy, 60s inland, 55 to 60 on the shoreline. And looking ahead to tomorrow night, a lingering shower possible. Temperatures near 50 on the shoreline, 45 to 50. And for Saturday, mostly cloudy, a passing shower, low 50s. And the 5-day planner, well, look at that. We've got showers off and on. Sunday, partly sunny. And Tuesday, a bright sunny day, but Tuesday could be a little windy, a little blustery. But you know what? May can be like that, can't it?
It can, and Sunday looks nice for the Walk Against Hunger.
It does. The better of the 2 days is Sunday this weekend.
All righty. Thanks, Hilton.
There are new documents tonight that suggest last week's recall by Ford, the largest ever by a U.S. automaker, should have been larger. Topping our Business Beat report, the evidence indicates 1986 Ford Aerostar minivans and full-size Econoline vans have also had the same fire problems related to a faulty ignition switch, and they should have been added to the danger list that was put out last week. The information discovered in part in an internal Ford memo. A radio station in San Diego generated a little excitement and some long lines today when for an hour and a half it offered listeners free gasoline. In some places out there, premium's been selling for more than $2 a gallon. As SNET makes its first foray into cable television, it has decided to add Waterbury and scratch New Haven. For technical reasons, Waterbury, they say, will be easier to hook up. Stocks fell sharply today after more signs of an economy picking up steam caused interest rates to rise in the bond market. The Dow Industrial slid nearly 77 points, finished at 5,498. Well, they're now ready to, well, just about ready to cue up the tape for tonight's late night adventure with David Letterman.
Now, I spoke with Letterman after tonight's taping about what it'll take to bring the show to Hartford.
And as we wait to hear about the Whalers season ticket drive extension, Harvey has highlights from the teams that made it to the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Big day for the Whalers tomorrow.
Yeah, what's the story?
Well, there's a lot of talk going on tonight around Hartford. The word that we have that will come tomorrow, the Whalers are going to extend their Save the Whale campaign to allow fans time to purchase 11,000 season tickets. Now, the Whalers are committed to making this hockey franchise work here in Hartford before leaving town. Exact numbers and deadlines will be announced tomorrow at high noon, and of course, Channel 3 will have complete coverage. But right now, the word is that they will extend that deadline. Stanley Cup Conference semifinals open tonight. Big surprise. Panthers shutting out the Flyers 2-0. Game 1. Unbelievable. Let's go to the Spectrum. Scoreless first period. In the second, Stu Barnes nets his first playoff goal. 1-0 Panthers. John Van Briesbroek perfect in nets. He stopped all 18 shots. Late in the third period, Florida on the power play. Barnes feeds Dave Lowry, who scores, and the Panthers shock the Flyers tonight 2-0. NBA playoff action. The Pacers stay alive, holding the Hawks scoreless for more than 7 minutes in the fourth quarter. They beat Atlanta 83-75, sending their series to a fifth and final game Sunday at Indianapolis. Let's go to the Omni. Pick it up. Where the Hawks mascot, look at this guy. Is he having the time of his life or what? Take down Reggie Miller, who's out of the game. Rick Smits making like a guard on the dribble, slamming like a center here. He had 17 points and 9 rebounds. Christian Leitner knows the only way he's going to keep Smits down is by knocking him down and fouling. Christian, you're a bad boy. While the Hawks missed 13 consecutive shots at one point, Derek McKee hit for 14 points. Pacers win it 83-75, Game 5 Sunday at Indianapolis. Tonight in Houston, Hakeem and the Rockets trying to close out the Lakers. Look at the Rockets make the steal. Get it to Clyde Drexler for the easy 2. Jam. Backdoor to Robert Horry. Oh, Rockets making it look easy, but Magic Johnson is always looking for the loose ball. Check out Magic. He gets the ball, he feeds it to Eldon Campbell, but right now the Rockets lead it 69-62 over the Lakers fourth quarter. If the Rockets win, they close out the Lakers in that series. Baseball, the Yankees, fresh off their 2-game sweep of the Orioles, return home to beat the White Sox 5-1 with the long ball tonight. Let's go to Yankee Stadium. Ruben Sierra at the plate, gets the stadium rocking with this solo home run to right center. New York leads it 1-0 in the second. Jim Leyritz come to the plate in the fifth. 2-run blast to right. That gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead. Time for Paul O'Neill, and watch his stroke here.
Turn that fastball around.
Bam. That thing is just shot out of a cannon. Fourth homer of the year for O'Neill. Later, Ruben Sierra homers again. The first-place Yankees beat the White Sox 5-1. Red Sox and Mets have tonight off. Eastern League, Ravens lost 6-2 at Harrisburg, but the Navigators beat Trenton 5-2, thanks in part to a suicide squeed bunt. Let's go to Dodd Stadium. Tim Naring, who is rehabbing his way back to the Red Sox, bangs his home run to left field. Naring was 1 for 3 tonight. Robert Hines with a suicide squeeze as Jaime Torres scored, and the Navigators go on to win tonight. The final score, 5-2. Don't forget, high noon tomorrow. The Whalers say they will extend the deadline.
And we'll be there.
We will.
Thanks, Harvey.
Okay.
I can't believe this. David Letterman trying to imitate Denise.
He tried. Up next, I'll talk one-on-one with Connecticut's most famous late-night talk show host. Stay with us.
Hey, we've got company here. We're just a couple of minutes away from the start of Late Night with David Letterman.
A couple of hours ago after tonight's taping, I spoke with Dave about bringing the show to Hartford. Now, since Letterman lives in Connecticut, I also asked him if he's lining up to get Whaler season tickets. Did you happen to get your season tickets?
No, I don't get on the mailing lists anymore. For some reason, I'm being ignored. And I got to tell you something. I've lived in Connecticut since 1983 or 84. And when I moved there, I thought, well, I'll be here for maybe a year. I'll be here for a couple of years. And I've been there now for 12 years. And to me, that state, it just gets better and better.
So that means then that you would like those season tickets as well.
All right, now see, Denise, here's what we have. You have your agenda. You want to talk about the Whalers tickets, and that's fine. And I want to talk about how much I like Connecticut. And you're desperately trying to combine the two. So, yes, send me the Whalers tickets.
Okay, we'll do that, Dave. Now, next week, as you know, you take your show to San Francisco, and we were wondering, you know, San Francisco is certainly a lovely city, a lot of character, a lot of history, but did you ever give any thought to taking your show, The Late Show, in Hartford, maybe? How does that sound?
Well, it sounds great, but you know how this works, Denise. It begins with a phone call from someone of prominence in the local community to my office, and it goes a little like this.
Hello, Dave. This is Denise in Hartford.
Oh, hi, Denise. What's going on?
Why don't you bring the show to Hartford?
Okay, Denise, we'll be happy to. And, Denise, I don't recall getting a call like that from you or anybody else.
I didn't call
You're
him.
on notice. You're going to call tomorrow?
Now I'm going to go, hello, Dave. This is Denise. Maybe that'll work. We'll try it.
All right, Dave's coming right up.
See you tomorrow. Good night.